I thought Meghan and Harry left the UK wanting to be hippies free in the US, away from the royal family. What I'm seeing is they're playing the same role they left. At this point in what we've watched, I feel like the people of Great Britain wanted freedom for Harry more than Harry wanted freedom himself. And we feel duped. I feel like they are just doing 50-50 anyway, even though they've walked away. They just didn't want to do it that way. They didn't want to do it the way the tradition sets out. They wanted to create their own way, almost like an alternative royal family. They're out there doing their thing. It's like a minefield. But as I speak about minefields, it takes me back to as we watch them fly here, there and everywhere by private jets, not really at home a lot. And I think, you know, the royal family, they have to do their thing. They have to follow those traditions. They use their name to highlight plights and create awareness for the people that have to fight. We watch that. We see them do that. And sometimes they have to step away. Sometimes they choose to stay, like Catherine not going to Singapore with William because George has got exams coming up. You know, that balance, parenting, and what you need to do. And I don't talk on them a lot, but you can't ignore at this point as we see them tagging on mini breaks at the end of a stay away. And you think, one night away will inflict the craziest amount of mom guilt within me. But we don't see that in them. As they sit on a stage and preach about family and how these connections are so strong when we've watched roll out. Which takes me back to his book, The Spare, his words, and how he was sad and it made him feel low in the fact that Charles had included him and taken him to see the Spice Girls, and upon the moment Harry realised that this was business. And he was just a tag along, where most people read that and interpret that as actually Charles probably was trying to kill two birds with one stone, spend some time with you and give you this moment of meeting Jerry and the girls, you know? And Diana, you know, having parents with that important role in how they have to stay away, and you've got the nannies to take their role. Because they have to. Not because they choose to. Harry and Meghan no longer need to. But yet, we see them. But all those hours and nights away that Diana, Charles, they spent away doing what they needed to do, raising awareness with their platform, their name. It was for the greater good. To achieve so much. To walk across landmines. To cradle and touch babies with HIV, to show that it's okay and it's safe. And she see them for the first time, which made others see them too. But as Harry and Meghan are tagging on little trips and they speak upon stages about mental health, when we see the destruction that's rolled out by their actions and behaviours, they're spending times away for their kids. What for? What's it all for? Because we don't look at you and see that plight or that pain in that stage, in that room. We don't see the people you're there to speak for. Into. We just see you. And we don't see your kids. And we see the book that Harry wrote about how he was let down and think your kids have got to grow yet, Harry. So be careful. Be careful. Because that may come back and haunt you too.